from One Kitchen. I'm Julia. So today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious pulled pork barbecue cheese pizza. So let's get started. So first up, I'm going to tell you the ingredients for my pizza dough, and here I have my dough starter, and you have to make that around 12 to 24 hours before you are using it. And what I did was just to mix 200 grams of flour together with 200 milliliters of lukewarm water and a half teaspoon of some dry yeast. And I just mixed that around and placed in the fridge. And I made this last night, so it is now ready to be used. And then I'm going to use some more flour, some durum flour, salt, dry yeast, and some more lukewarm water. So first up, I'm going to mix my lukewarm water together with my dry yeast, and I'm just going to let it sit in there for around 5 minutes, and then I'm going to stir in it until it is dissolved. So now that my yeast is dissolved in the water, I'm just going to add in my salt and my starter dough, and I'm just going to give it a quick stir. And now it is time to add in my durum flour and my wheat flour or all-purpose flour. And when that is all in, I'm just going to mix it until I have a nice and sticky dough. And then I'm going to cover it up and let it rise for about 1 hour. So now my dough is done rising, and I'm using a pizza stone for this recipe, but you can always just use a baking sheet with some baking paper on. That is totally up to you, but I just find that pizza is getting like 100 times better when you are using a pizza stone, and that have to have around 45 minutes in the oven before I am throwing in the first pizza. So I have already my pizza stone in the oven, and my oven is turned on to 230 degrees C convection oven. And if you are using a baking sheet, you can just turn on your oven, and when it is hot enough, you can just add in the baking sheet with the pizza on. But my filling for my pizza is some cheddar cheese, some red onion, and here I have some pulled pork, and I have already showed you in here before on how to make this pulled pork, so the link is down below in my description. And then I'm going to use some homemade barbecue sauce. I have also already showed you on how to make this in here, so the link is also down below in the description. And when the pizzas are done, I like to use some creme fraiche or sour cream just to put over the pizza, and then it is ready to be served. But now I have to add some flour onto my table, and then I'm just going to knead my pizza dough just a little bit, and then I'm going to divide it into 3 or 4 portions. I like my pizza dough very thin, or the pizza crust, but my pizza thing here isn't that big when I'm putting the pizzas into the oven, and I'm making them on this here, so my pizzas are going to be quite small, kind of like 1 person size. So that is why I'm dividing my pizza into maybe 4 portions. So I'll make 4 pizzas in this video. But if you're doing this here on a baking sheet, or if you have a bigger one of these here, you can just divide it into 1 or 2. It really depends on how thick you want your pizza crust to be. And when my dough is kneaded, I'm just going to roll it out, and then I'm ready to put my filling on and place the pizzas into the oven 1 at a time. And they are going to be baked in there for around 10 to 14 minutes until the crust is nice and crispy and the cheese is melted. And then I'm going to serve them with that sour cream on top and eat them. Now this pizza is ready to get into my oven on my pizza stove for those 10 to 14 minutes, and then it is ready to be served with some sour cream on top. And I'm just going to make the other 3 when that is done, but now this is ready to get in. So my pizza is now done and out of the oven, and just look at it, the air bubbles and so on, and it was actually already done after 8 minutes. It really depends on how thick or thin your pizza crust is, but now it is ready to be served with some sour cream on top. So I really hope you enjoyed my pulled pork barbecue cheese pizza, and if you want to give it a go, just go down my description and all the ingredients are down there. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel here, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye!